I am Sean with This is Texoma, and we're here with the former City of Sherman Mayor, Bill Majors, who is currently running for Grayson County Judge. Thank you for joining us, Bill.
Thank you for having me, Sean. I appreciate it.
The first question we have for you is, why are you running for this office?
Well, you know, I think Grayson County is at a crossroads. We over the past, since 2000, the past 14 years, we have lost 5,000 jobs, our manufacturing jobs. They're not coming back. The second thing, this county is not the county of my youth. There are 900,000 people in Collin County that are coming into Grayson County. So I think for us to be able to manage the growth properly, we have to start speaking and acting as a county, not 17 municipalities, but one county. So I think one of the things we have to do is to ask ourselves, who is the most qualified candidate to do that? I have a tremendous experience in business, running multi-million-dollar businesses, hiring employees. As the mayor of Sherman, I think we did some really positive things there. The other thing that I think is important about the reason I'm running, number one, Judge Bonham's not running. And he asked me to run, said he would support me. I reached out to Sheriff Gary, who in turn offered his endorsement and support. The next thing, if you're going to talk about uniting the county, then you need to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. Robert Brady, the mayor of Denison, is my treasurer. So if you look at our team, we've got a good team of folks together that I think can drive jobs and bring economic growth to Grayson County. And making good jobs, job number one, is what this campaign is all about.
Okay. What are you currently doing in the community personally?
Well, you know, I'm an entrepreneur, and I will tell you, I started my first business in Grayson County in 1992, grew it to $10 million in sales and 100 employees, and sold that business. And so for the last 20 years, I've been an entrepreneur. Currently, my wife, Angela, and I own the Montessori Academy in North Texas, as you well know. Yes. Angela runs the school. I'm also a partner in Stone Creek Golf Course and the surrounding real estate. Now, I want to make sure that everyone understands, effective November 1st, I resigned my position as the manager of that property to dedicate 100% of my time to being the county judge of Grayson County.
So you don't have a conflict at all there?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Thank you for clarifying that. What strengths are you going to bring to the ballot?
You know, I think we all have our strengths. My biggest strength really is a businessman. I have developed, driven, run, managed multi-million-dollar businesses for quite some time. You know, one of the things that I think the thing that separates me from some of the competitors is the fact that I understand what it's like to be responsible for hundreds of employees. I cut my teeth with what you now know as the DISH network. I was recruited out of graduate school after graduating from Austin College. I fast-tracked as director of West Coast operations and came back to Sherman, Grayson County in '92 to start my first company. You know, I think the other thing that I have that and I hate to say this, but I'm an undersized linebacker on a football team. I'm aggressive, I work hard, and I understand that the most important thing about a team is the team success and not individual accolades.
So you know both the personnel and the financial sides of managing
Absolutely.
something.
And I think the other thing is I can drive ideas. I mean, the thing that a county judge and a mayor have to do, there's no more or less power than anybody else on the commissioner's court or the city council. So the way that you get things done is by bringing people together, having them think, you know, hearing their ideas and driving the process. Now, at the end of the day, you're the leader.
Right.
So you have to make those decisions and be ready to make those decisions, but it's a team effort. And I think I'm very good at team building and working on teams.
Okay. What is Grayson County's biggest challenge, in your opinion, in the next 4 years?
Well, I think the biggest challenge, as I mentioned, is jobs. I mean, we've got to get good jobs here. But, you know, the rest of that story, we've done a pretty good job the last few years. Now, we survived the Great Recession, despite Obama. We have done a great job with getting our water supply for Lake Texoma. We're working with Congressman Hall, with Representative Phillips. We took our groundwater district. We secured our groundwater from forces from the south. Grayson County has got clean air. We're in an attainment zone, which means you can put a manufacturing facility here much cheaper than you can in Collin County and the other places. The other thing that we've done is we have power now. With Panda Energy coming online next year, we're going to have enough power to power 700,000 homes. You know, as Mayor of Sherman, we were instrumental in getting that done. And then finally, the other challenge that everyone talks about is lowering taxes. And I agree that our tax, you know, you also look at that. But the reality is this, Sean. Grayson County is the 34th largest county in the state out of 254 counties, yet our tax rate is in the bottom 50%. So the only way that we're going to have real tax relief, and if you look at Collin County for this conversation, their tax rate is about half of ours. Well, you can cut and slice and dice expenses all you want to, but to have real tax relief, you've got to build the economy. So I think the key thing we have to do in Grayson County is to focus on building the economy and getting good jobs. I've talked about water being a great part of that, power and clean air. The final thing is our infrastructure. You know, the North Texas Regional Airport is a fantastic asset that the county needs to continue to optimize.
And it's really grown in about the last 10 years.
Absolutely, the last 5 years especially.
Right,
I mean, it really has. I mean, you know, when I was growing up, they called it the diamond in the rough. It's now the gem of the county.
Right.
And the reality is it's the only asset the county has that they can actually create good paying jobs. So that's number one. But the rest of the thing, I think we have to focus on the tollway extension, put a farm to market road at our south entrance, and finally look at 691. You know, 691 dead ends into 1417 today. You have a north route and a south route that Sherman and Denison have fought over politically, but the reality is you take 691 to 289, you open up a whole area of development. I think the county should take a lead role in that infrastructure project.
And make it a better asset within the county.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You tie to 289, you increase the value of the whole,
Right.
the whole thing. So it's a no-brainer to get that done.
Okay. Finally, what do you like most about Grayson County?
Oh, you know, that's an easy question for me. I was born and raised here, and I was going to leave and never come back. I stayed and played football at Austin College. I was gone for a number of years. I came back when my mother was aging, took care of her. We left and came back again. The thing that Grayson County has going for it is the people. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a county in transition. It's not the rural county that I grew up in, but we now have goods and services. You know, I can remember when the McDonald's first came to town. So Grayson County now has the facilities and the service that you need to have a high quality of life. It's close up to the Metroplex. If you want to get down there and do things, you can, but yet you can get out anywhere in the country and have a great quality of life. So it's just a really unique place, and that's why I'm running for county judge. It's
Okay.
a great place to be.
When do people need to vote?
Early voting starts February 18th, and the election is March the 4th. Now, that's a great question because there are no Democrats running in any race. So this is a Republican primary. The voting day will be March the 4th.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining us today, Bill. We hope to hear more about your campaign as you continue to get ready for your election day.
Thank you, Sean.